Yo, 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 what's up? All our fans out there, NFL fans out there. You know, Josh, never podcast right here. Your boy Denver right here. Hello, hello.
And it's your
Hello,
boy
hello, hello,
Josh.
hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Sorry, it was
Yeah,
lagging, so I even hear you. But yeah, it's your boy Josh. Welcome to the podcast. Um, Again, another week of the NFL. We're here with you guys on this beautiful Sunday morning, right? The Sunday before the games of week 5. And we're gonna recap a little bit of week 4, so we're gonna get into some picks, man. So yeah, let's get into it, brother. You blessed though?
yeah, I'm blessed. I'm out here at the cottage, so I'm working from the car right now. There's no space in there. But anytime we can get it done, we get it done. You know what I mean? Anything for the fans, right? Anything for the viewers, right?
For sure, for sure. Gotta be committed, bro.
Yeah, fam.
We do this for y'all. We do this for y'all.
All right, all right, all right. Oh man. So how do we want to start the pod, bro? A recap of last week's games.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll start off with the 3 picks that we made last week. We picked we'll start off with the Cardinals and the Panthers. Of course, that's just so fresh in
Mm,
my mind. I picked the Cardinals, of course, that had an inkling feeling about Kyler Murray and his battles against Baker Mayfield. And he usually gets the best out of he's usually the best of the two when it comes to competitions between them.
yeah.
Kyler Murray always shows up, decides to play his best game. I don't know if it's like a little friendly rivalry between him and Baker, but he just had it going more, had more of a connection, with Marquise Brown. Hollywood Brown is going off a little bit. Um, yeah, they just had overall better team performance. It seems like, man, choosing Baker, as a quarterback that's gonna lead you to win games it's never a good idea, bro. I mean, Panthers, they don't have the juice, bro. They just don't have the juice, bro. Like I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, bro. Like you like plugging in Baker, it hasn't changed much. So
Mm.
man, again, it's just me being an NFL analyst, just knowing my stuff, bro. Being that dude. It's literally like I knew there's no way that the Panthers are coming and beating the Cardinals at this point. There's no way. It's never a trustworthy pick, but I saw it go, bro. Like, what was your thoughts on the thing, bro?
I mean, I feel like it was a close game at the start, which I thought it would be. But yeah, the Panthers, I feel like they're missing something. Like they have the back or the versatile back in Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, the defense is all right. I mean, they held the Panthers for as long as possible. It wasn't like a terribly high scoring game, but obviously, like you said, the Cardinals were the better team in the end, and they're the better team overall. So I feel like Baker, like he's good, but I think he has to be on a team that has a lot of weapons. That's what we spoke about in the past. Like with him when he was on Cleveland, he had Nick Chubb. You know what I mean? He had like that running back duo that they had, right? Um, and then they had good receivers and a good defense, and that was a
Yeah,
perfect opportunity. Like I feel like the Panthers, like he's not the guy to do that much. Like he's not gonna lead his team on his back, and I mean, not for the whole season. He ain't gonna do that, right? And so, yeah, 26-16, they did good enough, but like you said, I think they're a middle of the pack team, 6-11. You know what I mean? But I thought they were gonna pull the upset because they're at home and it was a rivalry, Oklahoma rivalry, right? Kyler was behind Baker, right? So that whole thing would play into the whole like dynamic. At the end of the day, like they make a difference. Kyler Murray played okay, 23 for 32, 207, a couple TDs, one INT. Baker, 22 2 for 36, 197, one TD, and of course, right on cue, 2 INTs, right? So that's the game right there. We spoke about it. Like, if he plays clean football, he gives that team the best chance to win. If he throws interceptions or fumbles the ball, they're not going to win that game unless they have a great defense like that. So their running game too. Christian McCaffrey, 8 for 27, non-existent running game. Like I said, putting the shoulders on Baker Mayfield too much, expecting him to do too much, and bro, that's not the right formula, right? You're not gonna win like that. So good pick by you. Good win on the road for the Cardinals. You know what I mean? They're 2-2, so they're right there. They have a chance to, still have a chance to win a lot of games and make the playoffs. So I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna pick the Panthers again, bro.
Yeah, it's not a safe pick, bro. It's not a safe pick. I mean, like with Baker at the helm, I mean, I'm just confused. Throwing the ball 36 times. I mean, 22 completions, but only 197 yards. So you're like, this is under 200 yards passing, and you're throwing 2 interceptions. Again, very detrimental to, a win in general, right? I mean, it's like you said, we speak about it all the time. You need mistake-free football, bro. Who as a quarterback can protect the football? That's ultimately what's going to lead you to a win. And Baker Mayfield, man, he's a loose cannon. Ultimately, it seemed like he a loose cannon because, I mean, like the 2 interceptions, bro. Come on now, you're definitely not. But you're putting the team in harm's way. Now you guys are 1-3. I mean, bottom of the pack team again. No matter who they interchange at quarterback, bro. Like they've been rolling through quarterbacks. They had Teddy B. They had Cam
Newton.
Yeah, Sam Darnold. They had Cam Newton as well. Yeah, they had Cam Newton, Sam Darnold. Now they have Baker Mayfield. I don't think he's a long-term solution either.
So if you're the Cardinals, I mean, if you're the Panthers, what would you do? Would you draft one of these QBs coming out? I know everyone's big
You
on that
got to.
Quinn Ewers from Texas that blew up Oklahoma yesterday in the Red River rivalry. This has a few quarterbacks. Caleb Williams out of USC. I think he's eligible.
Caleb Williams looking nice too.
So there's like 3 QBs that everyone's talking about, 3, 4 QBs. I mean, do you tank? But that's the thing. I think that makes them better. I think they still need to develop their players, bring in free agents maybe, but bring a rookie QB. I don't think that's gonna make a difference unless it's a game-changing QB, right? Like, do you think a rookie QB coming in next year would be better production than a Baker Mayfield?
I mean, I'm
not so sure unless they're stacked.
I definitely feel like they have a team around them. Like they have a good supporting cast. They may need another running back in addition to Christian McCaffrey. We spoke about this last podcast, but other than that, they have a good team surrounding them. I think they do need a quarterback that they can see for long term that's going to bring them success. And maybe a rookie QB can't bring them, like they may not be able to do that right away, but there is a future ahead of them. And I definitely believe in this draft class. It's probably one of the strongest QB draft class, in NFL history right now, like from the projections. So I feel like it's going to be a waste if they don't take a QB.
All right. So you would pick a QB, or would you also try to bring in a veteran like Jimmy G?
I'll probably keep Baker there and make it a QB. I'll make it a QB battle in training camp between him and the rookie. And then I might make Baker start maybe a few games. And if he's doing terrible, I'm throwing my rookie in and be like, here you go. Here are the keys to the kingdom.
Baker your bench again.
Yeah.
So kind of like that Pittsburgh formula that Mike Tomlin's using right now.
Exactly.
Like they give Mitch a few chances, and Mitch, you're like, yeah, you're mixing it up, man. You're playing terrible, man.
You're mixing it up. They'll kill you.
So it's like that same formula, like keep them on based on a short rope. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's all I can see like Carolina doing, and I feel like that's probably the best formula moving forward. Because, bruh, 1-3, season not starting off too nice. might need a tank for a QB for sure.
100%.
But
I
next
mean,
game on the list, next game on the list.
so who won that game? You won that game?
Of course I won that game, bro. Because I'm a winner. But
Yeah.
so next game to speak about, actually, this game I actually lost. It's the Chiefs and the Bucks. Very high scoring game, bro. Very high scoring game. 41-31 Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is playing like a man possessed, bro. I literally watched this man do the craziest stuff I've ever seen in my life. And you know me, I love to hate on him, but it's hard to hate on him when he be doing the craziest stuff that I've ever seen in my life. And it works. Literally, did you see that spin? And then
Spin on
like,
the flip?
yeah, the little
Yeah.
like flick.
Like,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. To Clyde Williams, what's his name? Hilaire?
Yeah. Clyde
Like,
Helaire,
bruh. I was just like, yo, I had to tweet. Like, I literally immediately went to Twitter and everyone's going off. And I'm just like, Patrick Mahomes literally be doing like some of the most abnormal but successful stuff that I've ever seen. And it's crazy. But shout out to him, yo. He's actually an amazing talent, bro. Like, I really still don't like him that much, but he's really like once in a generational type talent, like literally playing backyard football out there and putting up stats, winning games, putting up points. 41 points, bro, against that Bucks defense. That's hard to do because that Bucks defense is on point, bro. Don't sleep on them. So the fact that Patrick Mahomes can do that, they're a scary team. And to think, I mean, I'm even hearing that like with the wide receiver room that they have in Kansas City, there's like they could be a potential landing spot for Odell Beckham. If they get Odell Beckham, bro, that's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, just with what they have right now, they're a pretty complete team. And Travis Kelce, like no one can stop that guy. That man's always putting up like, just unequal matchups, bro. Like, I mean, with him and a linebacker, with him and a safety, he's winning. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, shout out to your pick, yo. You picked the right pick. The man was definitely possessed. And Tom Brady he couldn't come back. Like, he tried, but
yeah. I mean, definitely agree. I think that's the reason why I picked him last week. I said in the shootout, I'm gonna always go with the younger gun, right? We talked about this, right? Like,
mhm.
Tom Brady, yes, he can be in a shootout, but I mean, Mahomes can do whatever he wants in a shootout. He's gonna score effortlessly, right? We talked about it, right? Spinning, the flip. We never seen those type of moves before. He was 23 for 37, 249. DC didn't go over 300, so it wasn't the typical like big number game, but he made big plays, right? And that's what it
Yeah.
takes, right? And kept them in the game early and kept them to hold the lead as well. The Buccaneers, like I said, they're always playing from behind, which is why the numbers are so skewed right now. You see, like Tom Brady threw 52 times. His completion percentage wasn't bad. It's almost 400 yards, 3 TDs, no INTs. But I mean, they're always down by they're down early, right? So only ran the ball 6 times, bro. That's how much they're playing from behind the entire game. Fournette had 3 carries, and that's it, right? So I mean, they didn't really run the ball a lot at all. There was no balance at all because they're trying to catch up the entire game, right? So I mean, like I said, I'm always to the younger gun in the matchup. And I told you about Mahomes, bro. Like, this guy's special. Like, you don't want to admit it, but this guy is bro. He's always gonna have his team in the playoffs, fam. No matter what. No matter what. 4 in a row, they've been to 4 straight AFC Championships game, bro. Like, bro. Like, he just gives them. He's like the Aaron Rodgers effect. He's always gonna give them the chance to, be great and win games, right? Like, you see how Green Bay's playing. Like, we talked about their team. They don't have like a great team, but they're winning games, bro. Somehow, every year we say like, how are they winning games, bro? It must be 12, bro. It must be 12. So I think it's the same thing in Kansas City. It must be 15, bro.
Yeah, facts. Wow. That's such a real comparison, bro. But I don't know. Aaron Rodgers really getting it done with his young receivers, doesn't want to realize. And I guess he has some familiarity with Lazard and Randall Cobb, and they are actually stepping up really too as well. So yeah, shout out to Green Bay. That's like a little minor shout out to them because I was down on them too, bro. Thinking, I mean, they ain't gonna do nothing this year, but they winning games, bro. Surprisingly. But yeah, Chiefs, man, it's gonna be hard to pick against them when looking at any of their future games. Um, because yeah, that boy behind center is special, bro. Even though I do not like the guy, I cannot mention that enough. I am not a hater, but I do not like him. But but he's special, bro. He's special. Um, but yeah, bro. Again, I was mentioning earlier about the like Odell thinking about KC as a potential option. Like, what do you think about that, bro? Does that put the Chiefs over the edge, bro? Does that make them automatically a Super Bowl favorite if they manage to get Odell later on in the line of the season?
Yeah, I think it adds another weapon to them. Like you said, they have Bad Scanlon. They have Juju Smith-Schuster. We almost forgot he went there, bro. Obviously, Travis Kelce, running back row. And you add Odell to that, to what they already have. I mean, it makes them very dangerous, bro. Like I've heard that too. So I mean, if they can get him there, shoot, bro, it gives him another weapon. Hopefully, he's healthy. So that's what I said. Like I wanted him to go to a team where they already have weapons, so he can get back right. You know what I mean? 100%. So
Yeah,
if they would add him at the end of the season, they'd be deadly, bro. I think that gives them definitely a chance to go to the Super Bowl again, bro, and put them right in line. Who else in the AFC that would give them trouble? Though? I think right now, like the AFC,
the
they're
Bills, of
definitely a team to beat.
course.
The Bills, but I think with those weapons that they have on offense, they add Odell, I think they give them, you know, definitely the chance to beat the Bills, bro. I would give them the upper hand just on offensive alone, bro. But like we've been talking about the last few years, it comes down to their defense, bro. Like the Chiefs come down to their defense every single time, and who has the better defense between the Chiefs and the Bills, bro?
The Bills,
The Bills. So
they
I
do.
mean, that's gonna be a great game, bro.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I'm gonna say it would make them the favorite, but the Bills are right there because of that defense, bro. But I'm only
Yeah.
making them the favorite because they'd be so offensive power
Yeah, the offensive
that like
power would be just extreme.
blow for blow, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I think about Odell, bro. But I also heard the Packers, bro. I'm like,
Yeah,
he would never go there, bro. I'm like,
he's
he
not
just
going
played for
there.
Cleveland, bro.
Yeah. I think what like because I've been again, we try to keep up with ESPN and you know, just like the first takes and the undisputeds and all that. I've been hearing, and I love to listen to Ryan Clark's takes, bro, because I mean this man's a former player. He knows his stuff. Also has that LSU connection with Odell Beckham. So I feel like he has insight. He's thinking that Odell needs to go somewhere for again, just to be signed on a year contract, just to show what he can do again post injury, and then maybe go where he really wants to go, you know, after that 1 year contract, basically maybe like to a high market team like LA, like back to LA or back to New York or something like that, just a high market team. But for this 1 year, I think they're thinking that he would just go somewhere where it's like he can showcase his talent. So somewhere like maybe like a Green Bay can showcase his talent because he would be like a number one. But the thing is, it's going to be cold, so it's not somewhere here where he would want to stay. But yeah, that's I think that's what the take what they were saying in the take. If I'm not mistaken. Um, but yeah, so I don't know if Green Bay might be a potential suitor for real, maybe for that just that 1 year, and then or just for it to from whenever he gets signed to the end of the season, and then he goes where he really wants to go, or maybe Green Bay's totally out of the question, and you already know because it's just so damn cold that he definitely not going there. So we'll see. I'm thinking though Casey's really like a viable option if he's looking to win again and again get some looks from Patrick Mahomes. Um, LA is of course still a potential option. Um, Definitely. I don't know what other teams are actually. I believe it's just Green Bay, LA, and KC that I'm hearing, or and the Bills every
Bills.
now and then too.
But coming off a torn ACL, bro, in the cold, I think it needs to be somewhere warm weather. I don't know. Like LA would be great because, as you can see, they're missing. They're definitely missing him. You know, they just lost recently. You know what I mean? And everyone's saying, oh, they if they would have Odell, that would add an extra weapon. So, you know, like I kind of mentioned it, like in the double team in Cooper Cup. And like I just feel like, you know, he would add a great weapon to LA. They need him. He would be featured like he did last year. So I think LA is the best place. Green Bay, Buffalo, Kansas City. There's a cold places though, bro. It'd be great chance to win a Super Bowl for the first time. But man, coming off his injury, I feel like he needs to be somewhere warm weather, bro. I don't know. Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah. It's hard to picture him. I mean, he was in New York initially, right? And New York
Right,
was
right.
not the warmest. So, but we'll see, man. We'll see. It's exciting to see, where he'll go. I mean, I like looking at this man on Instagram. You can tell he's ready. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really fought back from this injury with clear intentions. Very focused. I think that we can attribute that to just him being through the most. With just the highs and lows that occurred this past season, with him winning a Super Bowl, but going down with an injury. So basically accomplishing his biggest feat, but then also, you know, just battling such adversity with that injury right in the big game. He's also had the birth of his child as well during this time, around the same time. So that's also driven him as well. So this man has been training hard, bro. I see, this man got big, bro. Like,
Yeah, I seen
you
that.
know what I'm saying? So that man, I feel like he's coming back with a vengeance, bro. He's coming back and he's coming back to stay. So yeah, I'm excited to see where he goes. But yeah, family, that's it for the Chiefs and the Bucks game. A little rundown of that. Let's go back to again another game that I won, bro.
Oh,
Because
this game
again,
I
uh,
won the last game. Let's make sure we put that in the air. I won
yes,
the Chiefs Bucks game, bro.
yes, you won one out of the three games. That's correct. Yes, one. But again, back to the win that actually, put me over the edge and made me win the series. The Jaguars and the Eagles, bruh. Why are you gonna pick the Jaguars against a hot Eagles team?
Bro. I mean, the Eagles are stacked, but I thought this was a trap game, bro. So you know me, I'm always looking for the upsets. I'm looking for the game that everyone thinks they're gonna win, but they're gonna lose. So I thought it was a trap game for them. Jacksonville was playing good. They had two great wins in a row. I mean, the game was close, bro. It came down. They got sacked in the end. You know what I mean? They forced a turnover to give them another chance. Um, or I think it was like they tried to go for it on fourth and down and they took the ball over, but they gave the Jazz another chance to try to score and maybe a 2-point conversion to tie the game. And I mean, Trevor Lawrence got sacked and he fumbled the ball at the end of the game. Like, bro, like close game though. But like you said, that you're probably right. The Jags aren't ready yet. I think they're there though. Trevor Lawrence numbers were not good at all. 11 for 23 defense, bro. And like Jalen Hurts, I mean, his numbers are all right, bro. But he ain't kill it, bro. They've been great on defense, bro. So shout out to the Eagles defense, bro. And that's a good pick by you. And they're gonna be a team. They can play that well on defense. Jalen Hurts gets do his thing on offense. They're gonna be a hard team to beat. I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon though, like you. But a great pick by you. I thought the Jaguars were gonna pull the upset. It's just isn't there. They're not there yet, but maybe the end of the season they could be one of those upset teams, right?
Mm-hmm. Yo, bro, it's not. I'm not really on the bandwagon, but they hot though. They legit, bro. Um, like ideally, I'm thinking them against the Jaguars, it's an easy W. Now, it didn't seem as easy as I thought it would be, and I kind of attribute that to the conditions of that game because it was very sloppy conditions. Very wet outside, very cold. I saw on Mic'd Up, Devontae Smith was complaining the whole time about how it was cold as hell and how it was hard to catch the ball, man, literally. So I mean, of course, Jalen Hurts' stats are not going to be up to par or not going to be anything crazy because of the conditions. It was more of a run game. Same thing with Trevor Lawrence. I feel like if the conditions were perfect, Philly would have still came out with a W, but there would have been more separation, I feel. I mean, we can see what happens when Jalen Hurts can toss that rock. And he got A.J. Brown on one side, he got Devontae Smith on the other. We see what they can do. And then you add the run game into that, which again, like luckily the run game carried them in this game. Miles Sanders went off, of course. Jalen Hurts had his few rushes as well. But yeah, bro, it's literally like the Eagles team is hot right now, bro, and they just playing with a whole bunch of swag and confidence. And I also attribute that to just Jalen Hurts' leadership. I mean, they have a real leader at quarterback, and it's like when you have a leader at quarterback, your team can do wonders, bro. It just motivates you. You know what I'm saying? It makes the whole team kind of collectively act as a unit and play well. It's certain leaders, bro, like a TB12, like Tom Brady. Like people just want to play for that dude. Somehow, even at his old age, bro, at 45, people still want to play for this guy. Like it's that leadership qualities, bro. That is essential. I feel like to being a QB and helps the team overall. So bro. That's again, don't pick against the Eagles, bro. It's gonna be hard to pick against the Eagles as well if you looking to pick, bro. I'll tell you like that.
Yeah, good pick. And like you said, like they're built great inside out. They have great O line and they have great weapons as well. You know what I mean? And so, like you said, like we not even mentioned Dallas Goedert had a big game. You know what I mean? Miles Sanders, like you said, that's the difference in the game. I think so. A team that, let's say you got to run the ball, can you run the ball? Do you have a bell cow back? We keep talking about it's kind of old school, but let's say it's muddy, it's rainy, ain't gonna be a lot of passes. You have a number one running back that you can just get a rock to, and he's gonna take the game over. I got that on Miles Sanders, bro. Like, yeah, a great game.
Yep.
Travis Etienne, James Robinson, I see that that's his style, but like he couldn't get it going. You know what I mean in the game. Travis Etienne is more of kind of like that running back / receiver. Great flexibility in terms of him, but I mean that they should have mirrored that same style. I mean, gave the ball to James Robinson, try to see if he could be a bell cow in those type of conditions. And Philly has that; they have that great style. So they said Jalen Hurts didn't have to do too much, and it was a cold weather game. So I think that was the big difference. Jacksonville go from a warm weather to a cold weather game, and not knowing how to adjust, not knowing how to like change their style. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, great pick by you. Makes a great defense. I think Trevor Lawrence had 4 fumbles, 4 lost fumbles. So that was like 4 strip sacks. I mean that's crazy, bro. They're not gonna win the game, bro. 4 strip sacks, bro. Like my goodness, bro.
Yeah, he need to hold on to that football.
Bro, a lot of fumbles, bro.
Yeah,
like we spoke about this all the time. Like the QBs, like you said, one of our main categories is protecting the ball, right? There's not many QBs that can have 4 turnovers, whether it's INTs or fumbles, and still win the game, bro.
Yeah,
exactly. It's not happening, bro. So, I mean, that's what it comes down to. It's all about protection, right? So, I mean, it's a simple cliche, but like, bro, we play football, bro. I mean, if your QB makes turnovers, you ain't gonna win the game. Like, it's just that simple, bro.
Exactly.
So
it's simple math, bro. Simple math.
Great, yeah. But great pick by you, man. Those they're hot. I want to see who they're playing next week, bro. I want to see trapped into another game, bro.
All right, let's go. And with that, then we should jump to week 5 and look at the games that are occurring today and tomorrow, and let's make our picks, brother.
Let's
Let
go.
me know
Let's
if
go.
you see any games that catch your eye.
I mean, we don't have to talk about it. But, I mean, what about that game on Thursday Night Football, bro? I mean, my goodness. They said it was one of the worst games of all top 9, Colts, Broncos. Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness. Field goal after field goal, interception after interception. Both QBs looking old as hell. You know, Russell Wilson not that old. Like,
looking
bruh,
washed.
He's hurt, though. They announced yesterday he's hurt. But still, if you're hurt, then
He's
run
hurt.
the ball. I don't know. What was I say? He has like a partially torn labrum on his throwing
Wow.
shoulder, I think, on his shoulder. But I mean, we don't have to talk about that game, but that game was
Excuses. No, I'm
bad.
kidding.
The Colts won the game, but Matt Ryan didn't look good at all, bro. I mean, my goodness. That was I mean, you see the picture with like Melvin Gordon looking at Russell Wilson like, what, bro, what you doing? You looked up.
Yeah, no, I saw still, bro. Everyone is looking at Russ sideways now, bro. I'm telling you, because, bro, that was probably one of the most boring games I've ever seen, ever. Like, like I don't think I've ever seen a more boring game. And for this game to go into overtime and the final score be 12-9, no touchdown, like no touchdowns were scored. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bruh, it's different, bruh. And then I don't know how Russ, like, I'm trying to understand if it's like because Russ is on a new team and he just hasn't built the chemistry with his guys yet, if that's the case, or if it's because this guy just truly is not the same and he's like a shell of himself. Like, that's what I'm trying to establish. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because he be missing wide open people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, is it like a timing? Is it chemistry? Is it like him just being like just tunnel vision right now because he's just still trying to get comfortable? Like, I'm really, so many questions, bro, that are arising, because he just does not look the same, bro. He just doesn't look the same, and it's like it's like it seemed like his good days are behind him, bro. So I mean, I even like the amount of commentary and the amount of like things that have come up as like post this game, bro. It's literally like everyone's like, you hear the run the damn ball comments, there's that, or it's like you pay however much million for this franchise quarterback, for Russell Wilson, to make plays. Of course, leave it in his hands, but like he didn't make the right play though. Like you know what I'm saying? Or you could have kicked the field goal at that point too, as well. The field goal could have been kicked and it could have brought the game, like it could have, I don't know, man. This game was just a bad, confusing game. Again, just very boring. It was very painful to watch and sit through. And bro, I don't know like, I don't know what's like, is Matt, like, I also feel like Matt Ryan maybe's washed himself, bro. Like he's looking like a shell of himself too. So like, how are the Colts and the Broncos gonna move forward? Like, how are they? Like, I don't know if they have their guys, bro.
Well, Colts is easy. Philip back there, but Jonathan Taylor is gonna get back healthy, I think, soon. Simple form, you run what you do 40 times. I didn't know days are over. Run the ball, play great defense, play action pass. I think that's where you ruin the Colts. The Broncos, if he's hurt, then you got to run the ball more with Melvin Gordon, because like you said, he's not playing well. We don't know what's going on, but if he is hurt, then they should have ran the ball more. You can't have him throwing the ball if his shoulder's hurt. But like you said, like he hasn't looked great all season though. So I mean, it's not. That's kind of excuses that you said. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, he's just looking off, bro. And every game, let's ride. Like, whether they win or lose, let's ride. Broncos country, let's win. Not when you lose, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I mean, this year he's been under constant scrutiny, bro. After every game, like in Seattle, it wasn't even like this, bro. But
Yeah.
but in Seattle, bro, I mean, he had the Legion of Boom. I mean, can we not forget that? Like, I know he was a rookie, he was young, but he won a lot against Seattle. Let's not take away that he didn't have the Legion of Boom, bro. He had a fucking all-time great defense, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, the Broncos defense is not bad, but I mean, I think his style of play, running around, scrambling the ball, I'm not sure he can still do that at that high level anymore. I don't know. I think they probably need more balance to run the pass. Cause I don't think he's gonna make those great. They were seeing that Mahomes spin very few far in between compared to in Seattle, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like maybe a better O line also may help as well. But yeah, Russ is just I don't know, it's not looking too hopeful for him. And in his press conferences, yeah, the let's ride, he really tries to brush off, anything that the naysayers say, but like there's truth and there's validity into what you know these these concerns are coming up, like there's truth and validity in all these concerns, bro. And this man's like, yo, let's ride, we gonna bounce back. I don't know, I'm not really sure, I'm not confident in you bouncing back right now at this point. Like I expect you, when the Broncos take the field, bro, I'm gonna expect some mediocre play, not being able to convert in the red zone, not being able to score touchdowns. Like that's what I expect, bro, now, because I just see so much. I have a good 5 games to to base that off of. You know what I'm saying? So how are y'all gonna bounce back, bro? I'm sorry, Russ.
That's Yeah, I guess that's something we're gonna have to we'll see how the second half of the season plays out, or like the next quarter, breaking into 4 quarters. See how the next 5 games play out. Let's see how he plays. But yeah, man. I mean, that was our Thursday night football game. Yeah, I talked about it a lot, but not for any good reasons, right? So
Yeah, that was terrible.
oh man.
That was
Let's get
terrible.
some 3 games for this week, y'all. I need a win, y'all.
Yeah, you do. But you're not gonna get it though. I'm gonna be on my win streak.
Nah, let me look, bro. Some good games. Oh,
Eagles, Cardinals.
Oh, bro, trying to give me that Eagles trap again, bro. On the road though. Let me think about that one. Let's wait on that one.
All right, we'll come back to that one.
I
Because
gotta
I'm kind of iffy about that one
Still
too.
putting a trap.
I'm kind of iffy about that one too, because if it's at State Farm Stadiums, and I mean Arizona's just coming off a win, that might be a hard game to win if I pick the Eagles. I mean, Bengals, Ravens. I don't know. I feel like these games are kind of hard to choose from.
Bengals, Ravens. Who you got in that one? Bengals, Ravens.
Bengals,
Games this week, and if they are good games, they're gonna be like they're 50-50 games, bro.
Yeah, I feel like this would be a 50-50 game. Like it'd probably be where is it at? Okay, it's Ravens Stadium, M&T Bank Stadium. I feel like the Ravens desperately need a win. Especially from the loss that they encountered against the Bills. It was pretty gut-wrenching. It was probably, it's like they were right fighting tooth and neck with the Bills last week, and then that last interception that he threw to Jordan Poyer, Lamar Jackson throw to Jordan Poyer, it just, it sealed the game for the Bills. So I feel like Lamar is probably going to need a bounce back. He's probably going to have more of an efficient game against the Bengals defense. I don't feel like the Bengals defense is like, I mean, they're decent, but I wouldn't say they're one of those all-star, imposing defenses. So Lamar's gonna have a big day, and I feel like Joe Burrow, man, he's. I mean, like, I'm not saying he's playing bad this year, but he's not playing like superstar Joe Burrow. He's not, putting up numbers to write home about. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Lamar is gonna have a game where he's gonna take over both on the ground and in the air. And the Eagles, sorry, the Ravens defense is gonna show up and probably do just enough to stop Joe Burrow. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Ravens here.
That's a great pick by you, man. I want to go with the Bengals. This is gonna be a heated matchup as always, rivalry, bro. Shoot, man. This is gonna be like obviously, like Jamar Chase on Marlon Humphrey. That's gonna be a great, receiver to corner matchup. It's a 50-50 game, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a 50-50, but like both teams are at 2-2. Both teams need a win. But I feel like Baltimore is just they need a little bit more, especially for Lamar.
Bro. I'm gonna go Bengals, bro. The Bengals. I'm going Bengals, fam. I think Bengals are gonna win. I think, like I said, they've won already one game on the road. Baltimore's 0-2 at home, bro. They haven't won at home yet, bro. And so, man, I feel like the Bengals, they have the experience from what they did last year. Joe Burrow has a great bounce back game. Right now they're first in the division. That's a tough division, right? Like historically it's been led by the Steelers. But last year, the Bengals took over that division, going all the way to the Super Bowl. So it's gonna be a great game, a matchup we see a lot going forward with Burrow versus Jackson. I think it's again going to be a blow for blow battle like the Ravens did last week. And right now, my eyes, the most clutch guy playing right now is Joe Burrow. Based on what he did last year, and the game's close, man, I think in the clutch moments right now, I think Burrow, might play better in those situations right now. So if the game's close, I'm gonna go with Cincinnati. I think they're gonna win this game, bro. I'm going to upset City right here.
I mean, I like your justification for picking the Bengals. I mean, just thinking about the Ravens and how they're 0-2 at home right now. They're not playing well in front of their home crowd. I mean, that's definitely a good way to look at it, but I feel like in my perspective, they gotta give their home crowd a good show. And who better for it to be against than the Bengals due to the rivalry matchup. And of course, again, I'm just thinking about Lamar playing the best football that he can play at this moment in time right now, because he is looking for a big contract, right? A contract that he wasn't able to previously negotiate about. I feel like he's looking to make the Ravens organization regret their decision and not paying him his money right there and then. He's going to show, hey, I am the best asset that you guys got. I win games. I'm gonna, basically bring this team as far as I can, and I'm gonna deserve that money. So literally, he needs to be playing on point. And I feel like this is the game where he's gonna show, yo, I'm taking over. You know what I'm saying? So if Lamar has a big game both on the ground and in the air, it's gonna do just enough to put, because I feel like the Bengals defense is not going to be able to handle it. Like, first and foremost, it's going to do just enough to win this game. Joe Burrow may be clutch, but I don't know, man. I just, I feel like he's just a middle of the pack QB for me right now. He's a middle of the pack QB. So I don't think I don't know if he's gonna be able to. We're gonna see that clutch magic from Joe Burrow in this game. So
Well, he's due for a bounce back, dog. I don't think if he plays this bad this season, and I mean, I don't believe he's playing out through any injury that could be wrong. But if he has just a off year this year, I mean, that's like everyone had an upwards like trajectory of him. So I think he's gonna bounce back. He's that type of player. Like you said, he has that kind of like grit in him. I don't think he's gonna play that bad the whole season. Like he can't, bro. Like for them to give him a chance to win as much as they did last year, bro. And they need that old Joe Burrow back, bro. So I'm gonna say he's gonna come back, and this is one of the games that's gonna give him, that motivation going forward. So I think they win this game, bro. Let's see. We'll see what happens today, bro. Let's see what happens. Yo, fans,
yeah,
y'all gotta
I
watch.
like this game. I like this game for picks for sure. So that's one game.
Bro, this week is tough, bro.
I lie. Especially if I'm looking to win, I gotta choose wisely. You know what I'm saying?
Like, say where the Vikings are 3-1, bro. Like, we haven't even talked about them being that good this year, but we'll see. That's just like a lot of teams start off good early and then they just disappear, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta think. I mean, it's too early to say if they're the real deal yet. It's too early to say. Cause it's that one loss that they had against the Eagles was a bad loss. So it's like it's really hard to say how they're looking.
No, I think they might be. I mean, looks like they might be the Chicago Bears because Justin Fields kind of struggling, bro. So, I don't know. In this game, I would pick Vikings, but
Yeah, I would definitely pick the Vikings in this because the Bears they're just not that team yet. Like they're just not that team.
who else? Now looking right now.
Cowboys Rams. I feel like that's interesting only because Cooper Rush has actually been winning games as a starting quarterback for the Cowboys in the absence of Dak. So, and then the Rams have kind of been kind of iffy here and there because Matthew Stafford has been so locked in on Cooper Kupp, and apparently he can't see anyone else, and it's I think that's gone into a few of the Rams struggles. So I feel like that's going to be an interesting game for sure.
Yeah, bro. Everyone's going for the Rams, but Stafford's been playing not good this year, bro. 4 TDs, 6 INTs, bro. That's the ratio right now, bro. The man is kind of not playing good off the Super Bowl win last year, bro. I mean, yeah, I mean that's kind of weird, but he's not playing good at all. I mean,
but can we attribute it to his, like, remember we heard about that baseball injury that he's basically been dealing with his shoulder? Because
yeah, it has to be that, bro.
and because he's so locked in on
that.
Cooper Kupp too, like he literally be force feeding Cooper Kupp, bro. Like he needs somebody else. He's not giving the ball to Allen Robinson like that. Like, and then the next best guy that they have is what, Van Jefferson or Skoranek. They need somebody else.
Who would you go for in this game, bro?
Yo, I might go out on a limb and say, yo, it's the Cowboys, bro. Cooper Rush has a hot hand right now, making plays. I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is with him, but he manages to win games, bro. And it's got Dallas on such a hot start. They may carry this. They may carry this. But the only thing that's throwing me off is that it's in LA. It's at SoFi. But I might go out on a limb and say it's like the Cowboys might take this.
Sure.
And that would be upset city for me. That would be me going upset city.
If you go Cowboys, I want to go Cowboys who would just forget to up to go with the Rams as a safe pick. Like I said, I like Cooper Rush how he's playing. Interesting to see because they said, "Oh, Dak is almost back." Do you even give Dak the job back when he comes back? So that's
a lie. That's what I'm thinking.
bro. But for the safe pick, I'm gonna go to Rams. The man's perfect. He's undefeated as a starting quarterback. He got one win last year, bro. So he's playing good, enough to keep the starting job, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But I mean, they're paying Dak a lot of money. So I mean, but it's a must-win game. They have a lot of pressure because they're supposed to be winning a lot more games this year, coming off a Super Bowl win. They are struggling, but need to get together, bro. And this is the get together game, bro. Need to win this game. It's a winnable. It's right there. It's at home. You know, you do what you have to do, and you know Stafford plays well, and maybe have a little more balance. He's still playing hurt with that. He's had that elbow injury, that kind of baseball injury. I think like a lot of quarterbacks, a lot of like I mean pitchers we talked about get that Tommy John surgery or something like that. If it's that, bro, like you know, hopefully this is a bounce back game and get the W. So I'm going Rams with this one, bro, just as a safe pick.
I feel you. I feel like it'd be ironic that, you know, I'm picking, or it is ironic that I'm picking against the LA Rams, and I have a LA Rams background on right now. So that's actually funny as hell. But we're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see how things go. This might be the game that I lose. But I'm gonna stick with Dallas. I'm gonna stick beside him. Cooper Rush, man, is just that run that they're going on is just it's overpowering, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's really influential. So yeah, that's what's going behind my pick, bro. Cooper Rush should be looking like I don't know, he'd be making me think that he deserves a starting job in this league, bro. That's literally in the couple games that he did play, making me feel like he need to start a job in this league, bro. But it could be blinders, bro. He literally could be pulling like I don't know, like a Matt Flynn or like a Ryan Fitzpatrick, where it's like you think he should be the full-time starter, and he goes to another team, they pay him a whole heap of money, and then you realize he's terrible, and he goes right back on the bench. So
Kevin Cobb.
or like a Kevin Cobb too, like. So yeah, we'll see, but he's doing something right now, bro. I'm thinking about the present. So okay, so we got two games under our belt.
Yeah.
Should we go back to the Eagles and the Cardinals? Because I feel like there's no other game.
Would you go? Who would you choose for the Giants Packers game, bro? That's a thing. We don't know if it's real.
I would go for the Packers. Who would you go?
The hype, bro. We don't know if the hype's real, bro. Yeah,
Sorry?
all right, let's go Eagles Cardinals. Go to that game.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm thinking Packers too, bro. Like I want to go upset City, but man, I think that like I want to go upset City, but I think the Giants might be fake hype, bro. It might be fake hype, bro. I don't know if they're for real, bro. Daniel Jones, like, no, bro. I don't know. I choose the Giants or I go with Cardinals, bro. Who do I like the most out of both those teams, bro? But
You let me know, fam. You let me know. Because
Cardinals is at home though. That's what's making me want to go to the Cardinals because they're at home. But the Eagles are playing so well. I ain't choosing the Giants, bro. I ain't choosing Daniel Jones. If you took Daniel Jones, Kyler Murray, I'm going Kyler Murray. I'm not choosing Daniel Jones now. Sorry. I could be wrong. They could win that game, bro. So, hmm. Hello, you there?
You good, fam? Yo.
Yeah. I lost for a second, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost you still.
You there?
But did you do you know what game you're gonna so you're going for sure with the Cardinals?
Yeah, Cardinals for sure. Yeah, Cardinals, bro. I can't choose the I can't do it right now. I'm not there yet. So for me, it has to be right now the Cardinals over the Eagles. Like I said, I'm putting all my chips on the table.
Mm.
You know, all the money's there. I'm doubling down on my bet again, and I just can't. I can't go with the Giants, bro, for right now. But they could win though. But I'm doubling down. I'm going Cardinals get the upset this week, bro. I'm doubling down.
Jeez, I'm really just like now I'm second guessing myself, bro, because I'm thinking like of course the Eagles have a hot hand, but they're going into Arizona and it's like Kyler Murray, like Arizona's coming off a win right like just last week. It seems like they're figuring things out. So I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's like, should I stick with the Eagles for the sake of our pick? To just settle it down at 3 games right there, or should I just be safe with it? But I feel like there's no other game to really pick but this game as well. Bro, it's a difficult one. I'm so hesitant, but I guess I'm gonna go with the Eagles for sure. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I'm gonna see a strong showing from Jalen Hurts again. Should be
Choose the
better
Eagles, fam. Choose
conditions.
the Eagles, guys. Choose the
Yeah.
Eagles,
Yeah, I'm
dog.
gonna choose the Eagles,
Choose
bro.
the Eagles.
They
That's
gonna
the
start. They gonna
bro.
start off 5-0, bro. Don't sleep. 5-0. So yeah, bro. Literally, Jalen Hurts gonna have a strong showing. Um, they're also gonna run the ball heavily. Of course, Miles Sanders was coming off a great game. Again, he is a workhorse, someone that you can rely on, someone that you can just hand the ball off to. So we'll have Miles Sanders
Getting the
probably
W
have.
this week.
Sorry.
Nah, bro. We're getting the W this.
You say you're getting the W? Nah, bro. No way. No way. Philly's gonna surprise you again for another week. AJ Brown can go off. Devontae Smith's gonna
Nah.
go off. Quez Watkins gonna go off. That Philly defense gonna go off. Bruh. Yo, don't sleep on Philly, bro. Philly on a roll. 5-0. They're gonna be 5-0.
I'm going Cardinals here, bro. Kyler Murray. Nah. I'm surprised you even 4-0 right now, bro. I'm shocked. But Kyler Murray get that W. He's gonna ball out. He hasn't played too well this year, but hasn't played too bad. Plays really well. We have Marquise Hollywood Brown back there. James Conner, they can run the ball with him. And that defense can play off the same, points. That's what they got to do this week. Hold the Eagles under 20 points. They do that. If the Cardinals defense can hold them under 20 points, and we're asking Kyler Murray to show some of that Kyler magic, bro, and we got this win, bro. So I'm sticking my pick. Kyler Murray, Cardinals defense. We're gonna get this win, bro. Trust me. Oh man.
We'll see, bro. We'll see. All right. Stick with me, fans. Again, I've been having a hot hand, bro, and I don't think that I'm stopping anytime soon. I've been great with my picks because again, I'm Mr. NFL analyst over here. So I know my who to pick and whatnot. So I'm gonna get another W. And Denver's gonna see another L. So
let's see this week, guys. Guys, every week has been Like, every week has been down to one game, bro. So you've been winning, but real close, bro. Real close.
I
So
mean,
hey,
you
fans,
sure
what
the
we
week
need this week,
before
bro? You know
it
I'm
was a
gonna get the
blowout,
win.
no?
Write in the comments who you think's gonna win this week. Who would you pick for those picks? You know what I mean? Like and subscribe. You know what I mean? Like always. Yeah. Lost. It was a 3-game pick, bro. You won one game. It was a tight game, bro.
Yeah, no, that one last week. I'm talking about the week before, fam.
Last week, bro. And the week before that, 5 games, but it was down to one game again, I think, bro.
You think
I
so?
don't know, bro.
I don't
Nah.
know. We may
Every week
have
has
to
been close, bro.
rewatch the
Every week has been close.
podcast. We may need to
Oh,
rewatch the
man.
podcast, but if anything, fans, yo, comment if you've been keeping up with the podcast and you keeping up with our picks, bro. Let us know if I've been blowing out Denver regularly and it was just last week where I won only by one game. So you fans, you let us know. Again, as Denver said, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure we see some comments out there. We appreciate y'all. Again, it's another dope episode, the Josh and Denver podcast. I hope y'all enjoy. And we'll check out.
Nah, fans.